Hey there, this is Mike from Mana Bluff. Something a little different today. We've got ourselves a sealed gate crash, and this should be fun. I already see a couple spicy things. Ooh, Gideon. But with any sealed, let's go by rarity. Hide this. Alright. No thanks. Potentially. I already see Gideon. We know Gideon's gonna be good. Sweet. Sweet. No thanks. Alright, well, that looks fun. I'm gonna add these down here because look at that boar's up. And let's start looking by color. Let's see what we can put ourselves into. What do I want? I'm just gonna go with my favorite color so far and just a super sweet Orzhov deck. That's a lot of midnight recovers. Grizzly Spectacle. Just because this is what I see. Aerial Maneuver, Smite, Beautiful Throw. Let's go 16 cards. Get some Orzhov into there. Nope, that probably doesn't look like. So actually, that probably doesn't look like it's gonna end up working. Just the straight 2 color. That's pretty sweet though. 3 Basilicus creatures, Kingpin's Pet. A ton of removal. Let's go sort by color again. Let's see what this cool Simic deck looks like we could potentially be doing. Potentially the Primordial. Yeah. Disciple, Disciple, Disciple. Scab Clan. Elusive Crassus. No, oh, Slaughterhorn. No, so far not quite as spicy. Oh, why did my 4-drops get put over here? That's interesting. Only 12 cards? We would need something else. Let's try just Boros. Oh, Guardian of the Gateless. That's sweet. Foaming Lightning. 3 Foundries, 3 Denizens, and an Ember Beast. No, I don't have the 2-drops to make this necessarily good. Boros Charm. Nope, not so much. Like, it doesn't, we just don't have the 2-drops to make this good. The 1-drops will do some, but just not enough. Alms Beast and Gideon. And then eventually we're gonna just do some 5-color crazy. I just want to see what we have kind of along guild lines. Actually, speaking of along guild lines, I want to see like a potential Esper strategy. Spectacle. Oh, that's actually looking kind of sweet. Oh, Esper all the way. Even get a potential Last Thoughts in there for some cipher action. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 flyers. How much removal in this deck? 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, hold on. 1. Ooh, this is maybe even Prophetic Prism instead to kind of balance out the mana. Let's see, by color. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. Dimir Guildgates. Look at me, doing the kind of deck that I always want to do. Now, granted, if I just cut these 3, it leaves me with 20. I need to find 3 playables. Well, I really wouldn't be playing the Prophetic Prism if I'm not so keen on that. Not much in the way of 3 drops. Okay, let's shelve this idea over here because it's pretty sweet. And now we don't have the crazy for that 5-color type deck. I mean, we could just go from here and just our best cards. Cyclops is pretty good. Oh, that's another 3-drop that I could just have. These 3 drops are good. Gateway Shade I'm not too fond of. We already decided Boros isn't going to be the way to go just because it's just not that great. We don't have the 2 drops, but what we might have is a pretty good Borzov build with the Foundry as our kind of finisher. Let's see, what do we got here? Boros Charm. Target player. Homing Lightning is going to be tough on the mana. But that looks pretty sweet. Let's separate this down into colors. Executioner, aerial maneuver. 3 Basilicus creatures is going to do a lot. I mean, this is looking pretty cool. How many pieces of removal? 1, 2, 3, 4. I consider aerial maneuver removal, so I'll consider it a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Boros Charm plus aerial maneuver each a half, so 5 pieces of removal. With the Prophetic Prism to kind of balance out the mana. I kind of like this. Now, is the Foundry Champion Boros Charm Prophetic Prism package better than, say, Dinro Vahora Psychic Strike Mortis Strider package? I mean, Foundry Champion Boros Charm probably plus Prophetic Prism. Let's get rid of this Mortis Strider because how much? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. 1, 2 zombies. Oh, it doesn't have extra. 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 pieces of extort. Because Prophetic Prism is going to be in either one just to balance out the map. Is actually, do I even need it for 2? Because I've got a Boros Guildgate. I've got 2 Dimir. I wouldn't even need the Prophetic Prism. Because I've got a Guildgate, I can add another mountain. Even add 2 mountains. This just looks like the best build. I'm deciding whether the splash should be something along the lines. We don't have enough of the kind of staple cards to make this kind of cool Simic shell work. And we don't have the 2-drops for. Granted, let's just take a look at a Gruul deck. 3 Disciples is pretty sweet. Homing missiles. I don't know why I call it homing missiles, but Gruul charm. Yeah, it needs too much. 3 Disciples is pretty sweet, but it doesn't have the stronger shell that we need. So it's gonna be a no. I really think that we're at this over here. Converted mana cost. And whether we're playing this type of shell versus this type. Oh no, game has been cancelled. I don't like that. Alright. Alrighty, I'm back from whatever error that was. Let's see. So it reset itself, but kind of know the basic. Corpse Blockade. Slate Street, Syndic, Grizzly Spectacle, Smite, Dutiful Thrall, Aerial Maneuver, Zurichi. And I think that the Borzov, well, Boros splashing the 2 Orzhov card shell is going to end up serving us better than just a Psychic Strike and a Psychic Strike Dinrova Horror. Alright, actually, let's think of in these last couple, because this is the build that we're going to have. We know that it's the best. Where's my other? It's Copa. There we go. So, and there was one more. This one. I'll use the Prophetic Prism just for splashing purposes. Actually, that wouldn't end up doing all that much, really. 2 Mountains, Prophetic Prism, pay 2, draw a card. And so 5, 6. Or even 2 Dinrova Horrors instead of a Mortis Strider. So, you know, I'm actually starting, despite all of the way that I normally play, and not necessarily wanting to do that, I'm starting to slide more towards even the Esper strategy, because Dinrova Horror, in the way this matchup is going to work, I'm not going to have stalled out so many creatures that this card is going to be that great. Sure, I might hit something, it might be a removal spell, hit something for 3, but this is going to be able to do a little bit more, and the 4/4 body is the same as this one. Granted, this can be pumped. Ooh, I'm kind of torn. I do have the 2 of them. Boros Charm. I think just the value of having that counter spell is going to do more than Boros Charm. Just the raw power level of these cards, but the way I like playing is more along these lines. It's really tough. It's really tough. I do have the better splashing potential for these because I've already got the 2 Guild Gates. This one, I just have the 1 Boros Guild Gate, but I play Prophetic Prism. You know, that's what we're gonna do. It's here. This is the build. 2 Dimir Guild Gates. Add a island, just because I can play Psychic Spiral a little bit earlier. Let's suggest. Do you have no? Okay. So I've already got 2 black. I'm primarily black. Let's So what color? Yeah, primarily black. I do want the turn 1 white, but 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7. So 7. I could even go 6, 7, 8 black, 8 white. I could even really just cut the blue, this blue, because my games are going to be lasting longer. And then besides Psychic Strike, I have 6 drops blue. Yeah, let's add another black. Done. Alright, see you round 1.